Hello, one person. It's probably my cousin Deborah over there. Ooh, Lord Jesus, I'm sleepy. I just woke up. That sun wore me out. What's up, Kay? What's up, baby? How you doing? I got to talk about my shenanigans that went down at the poll today. True story, no lie either. So we get some more people in here. Where did y'all early voting started in Alabama? Mm. Are you guys able to leave a message? Did I have my thing on? Let me see here. My filter on. Let's see. Show most messages without potential spam. Show show every message including potential spam. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just leave it at that. Mm. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Hit the like button when you're coming in. My day's been great. I went and voted today, and I'm tired. It's so hot outside. Ooh, that sun wore me out. I feel so sorry for people who have to work outside in the heat. I know when they get home, they be exhausted. Because bro, I'm in Texas, and that Texas heat is no joke. And it's not even summertime no more. Ooh, it's supposed to be, it's always get cold around Thanksgiving. I mean, Halloween, so it should be getting cold soon. Hello, Muhammad, how are you? Don't say nothing crazy, okay? I can discern spirits, and somebody's spirit in there is not right. So don't get blocked. See, there go one right there. It didn't go through. Mm, it's been getting really hot in Indiana. Oh, yeah. See, there go one right there. See, Muhammad, see, I thought you was going to be cool. I knew it. We're going to have to get rid of you, Muhammad. Have a good one. See, didn't I tell you how I discern these, my spirit just discern these old demons, honey? I got to tell y'all what happened at the polls today. When I'm waiting a little bit, few more people to come in, I might need to change my title. Which it's sad that you have to have a crazy title for people to watch you live. That's just stupid, but it happens like that. I had 100 people watching my live today, and the title said, "I'm here to see the vice president," and it was tons of people on my live. Mm. Oh, we got 30 people watching. Okay. Okay, let's see. We get 50 people. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me today, and this is a true story. It actually happened when I went to go vote. Are you guys still getting your? Are you still getting your vaccines? Are you guys still getting your vaccines? I got mine, but it wasn't COVID, honey, and I got me a damn flu shot. Mm, I ain't fucking with no COVID shot. Mm-mm. I don't be around enough people to get no damn COVID, but hell, it don't matter. You could be around one person and get it. All right, y'all. Let's get the people in here. Let me start my live over because I'm not, well. Let me wait. Let's see if I get 40 people in here. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened today. So we got 38 people. Okay. Hello, Tawanda. How you been? And where you been, baby? Hold on, Tawanda. Let me make you a moderator. Yeah. Okay, I just made you a moderator. So you'll be standard. You can review and remove chat messages and hide or put people on timeout. So I just made you a moderator. I don't know. It depends on where you live. Hi, Kane. I don't trust your name, but hi. It just depends on where you live. I know like maybe like farther north. It's probably going to be cold for Halloween, but it could change over 3 or 4 days. I know usually Halloween in Dallas is usually cold. So sometime between now and next week it's going to get cold. Sometime between now and next week it is going to get cold. I promise you. Hey, Tawanda. So okay, I'll tell y'all what happened. We got enough people in here. So today, when I went to go vote, and I did go vote, who the hell is Vince Goodrum? Who the hell is that? But anyway, so this is a true story. When I went to go vote today, I put my ballot in, and it was really simple. It wasn't confusing at all. It was very simple. I do believe her name was at the top. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say uh, Vice President Harris' name was first, and then it was Trump, and then it trickled down. And it was basically hello, Tally. It was basically like Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Independents. It was very simple. But the first time I did mine did it stopped. It just stopped in the middle of me. It just stopped. I was like, what the fuck? So it stopped. So they came over. They say, well, we got to take you over here to the judge. So they took me over to the judge. Hey, Sheila. They took me over to the judge, and they gave me another. They gave me a piece of paper with another number on it or something. So I did it again. So I went in there, punched in the little buttons, did everything, and then all of a sudden, uh, no, it didn't have anything who I voted for. I could have hit Trump. It probably still would have did the same thing. It was just they do call me sweet cheeks. You're absolutely right. And too bad you won't get to see the rest of the show. Bye bye. See you later. So Tawanda, you can block people too when you. Well, no. Let me finish, because it happened to a couple of people, but it was something going on with the machines. I don't have one. God has been good to me. I don't have one. Yeah, I don't have one. But anyway, Tawanda, if you see anybody say anything out of line, okay, I see you. Just okay. Thank you. Um, and so that was the first time. Did it happen again? So this time, it's like we're gonna have to put you. But then when it happened to me the second time, um, they said, "Well, we're gonna put you on a whole nother section." And then when that happened, a couple of other ones machines went out, and then they fixed it. But I think here's what I think the problem was. The lady came over there. She said, "How are you doing it?" So I said, "Well, I'm just putting the thing in." She said, "No." She said, "Put your passcode in. Put the code in." Hello, Slider. She said, "Put your code in first, and then do everything, and then slide it in." I think that's what the problem was. Yeah. And there was a lot. It was a lot of Vietnamese people in there voting. I was really trying to be nosy, trying to see who they was voting for. You can kind of see a little bit, but you really couldn't see because everything was hidden. But she, Kamala Harris was the first name on the ticket, and I did see a lot of people hitting that top. For the ones I did see hitting her name. So, but I want to ask myself, do y'all think that Vietnamese people would vote for her, or who you think they would vote for? I just wonder who would they vote for. I don't know. I wonder who would they vote for. Vietnamese people. You would think a lot of Indian people would vote for her, but you just never know. But I felt good. I really felt good. I wanted to cry walking out the door because even if nothing goes the way that I want it to go, you know, you know, at least I know I did my part. But then we don't need you. We don't need you in our conversation. Then goodbye. Get out of here. If you ain't voting for nobody, I don't. We don't need to talk to you. We don't even want to hear what you got to say because whatever you got to say doesn't matter. Indian, Lime, Haitians. What about? I didn't quite understand what you're saying on here, Lord Von Maynard. What do you mean? But I wonder. It was a lot of Vietnamese people in there. I just want to know who would they vote for? Oh, you did? I'm. Are you saying? Are you? I'm not understanding what you're saying. I'm really not understanding what you're saying. I'm not trying to be ugly, but I'm not quite getting what you're saying. But but I felt good. I felt good, and I felt teary eyed. You know, because I think about all the people who came before me, especially black people, and there was a lot of white people too who were beaten and hosed, and Haitian is West Indies, and they are Indians. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. Well, my last name is a Haitian name. I have a Haitian name. It's a French and Haitian name. You ever heard of Alexandre Dumas? Yes. Yep. And I thought about, when I stood there, and when it was hot outside, somebody said, oh my God, it's hot out here. And I said, well, it's hot out here, but can you imagine what it was like for the black people? Uh, bye, baby. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. Bye. So I ain't got time to deal with these people. So anyway, when people kept saying, "Oh, it's hot out here," and I wish we had somewhere to sit down. Can you imagine what it was like for black people back during, the '60s when, they was trying to vote and, um, they was trying to vote and being hosed and beaten and dogs put on them. I said, "Be standing in the sun." Those people made it possible for me to stand in the sun and get a little hot. So I was okay with it, you know. And white people too. There was a lot of white people who was on black people's side back then, who helped them get the votes and helped them voting and helped them getting registered to vote. I just think that it's sad that we're living in a time where you had a president who tried to overthrow the government. Listen to me, y'all. Just listen to me well, I only get political when I'm not doing a show, so I'm okay with being political now. But you look at a person. I wouldn't even care if it was Donald Trump. It could have been a black man. But if you try to overthrow the government and you want to vote for somebody who and listen, y'all remember the two black ladies that were they were what do you call them? They were election. They worked for the election people. Those people. Yeah. Oh, you said that's right. Pick. I voted for the first day. Oh, thank you, Tawanda. Um, those people, they have to. Rudy Giuliani has to give over his house keys and a whole bunch of other stuff to these two black women that were taunted and almost killed behind the lies, but them saying that they had something to do with stealing the election. And all of this is Donald Trump's fault. It doesn't matter that it's Donald Trump. It could have been Kansas City Jones. It doesn't matter who it is. Anytime, yeah, it was a mother and daughter. Anytime somebody tries to overthrow the government and you lie on people and you do this, it's just wrong. And it doesn't amaze. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't shock me that you have people who are still voting for somebody who tried to overthrow the government. This is what you call racism at its core. Yeah, the election moderator. That's who they were, yeah. That's what you call racism to its core. That you're so blind and you're so racist that you see that this man was wrong and you don't care. You talking about, oh, I'm voting for him for the economy. What happens if he becomes a dictator? The economy is not going to matter. Do you think the people in Russia, where that if the people in Russia try to say something about what's going on in Russia because they under dictator, do you think they give it the dictator gives a damn about what you think about the economy? If Donald Trump becomes a dictator, the economy ain't gonna mean shit because he gonna do what he want to do. This is what I don't understand. How people don't understand that. Well, I'm voting for him because he was better back. Child, listen. It doesn't matter what president is in office, whether it's Obama, whether it's Trump or whatever. Nobody's going to be satisfied. Nobody's going to be happy. But this is not what this year is not. This is not what we're voting for. I didn't say he was a dictator. I said that anybody who votes for a man who says he wants to be a dictator, thank you for blocking them, but they can still hear me. Anybody who wants to vote for a man who claims they want to be a dictator and who wants to control women's lives and they women's bodies and stuff, that's some dangerous stuff. But people are so rooted and grounded in race. This country is so deeply rooted in racism. Yes, it definitely is a privilege that they don't care. You know, and then some of them probably don't believe that it could happen. I'm sure when Hitler first started out, no one probably thought it was going to get as bad as it did. But look what happened. And I always give this example about um, what's his name? But baby, the race card is real, honey. It's real. There's no race card. Racism is real. How is he going to steal all he can? I'm not quite understand. Oh yeah, racism is real, baby. It's real. Oh, well, we're gonna block you because if you don't think racism is real, you're just in here. You're just in here to be a troll. So we don't even want to talk to you. You said a right that Black America should embrace and change things. I didn't quite understand that. Well, you watching, so you apparently you like my head going back. Okay. You said a right that Black America should embrace and change things. But anyway, what I was saying is that some people know when somebody is wrong. Yeah, voting is a right. It's a privilege, and it's a right, especially for minorities. Because white people have always had the privilege to vote. They've never had to go through what we've gone through. Yes, racism is real on all levels, but let's be real. Let's be real, okay? Let's not act crazy. We're talking about white America, okay? Has always been racist, okay? Don't go there. You know what I'm talking about. When we had during the slavery times, during slavery times we had slavery, right? We had slavery during the slavery times, and you had slaves who were enslaved, black people who were enslaved by white Christian people who went to church every Sunday, who believed in God, who believed in the Bible, and they believed that they knew that it was wrong to have slaves, but they voted. They didn't vote, but they did what they knew was wrong. It's the same thing with the stuff going on with Donald Trump. They know Donald Trump is wrong, but they still backing him. That's what you call deep embedded racism. They looking out for their own people, and they know they wrong. Hitler knew he was wrong. Hitler knew he was wrong. Donald Trump know he's wrong. and but people gonna follow him because they so afraid. I don't know if they scared black folks gonna take over, Spanish folks gonna take over. I don't know what they're scared of. I think I'm not. I think Tom is on my side. I'm not for sure. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Tom, but Tom just says stay on your couch and or don't go vote. Somebody said I don't know. I thought Tom was on my side, but yeah, I mean, if you don't go vote, first of all, if somebody come on here and they ain't voting or they can't vote, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say because it doesn't matter. Because you no, we don't care. I'm talking to the people who are voting or going to vote or who care. And you have a lot of people who follow Jim Jones and they knew Jim Jones was wrong. Oh yeah, I kind of figured you was Tom. I know there was a lot of people who follow Jim Jones and they knew they knew they knew Jim Jones was, but they followed him anyway. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not a perfect person. I was raised in the church, and I know a little bit of the word. I don't know the Bible like like back of my hand, but I know certain scriptures. I know one thing I wouldn't do. I wouldn't sell my land and property and go follow some motherfucker to some crazy ass foreign ass country. No. And I felt sorry for them people who followed Jim Jones because they really thought they was doing the right thing. And look what happened to them. Look how they ended up. And how many of them? What was the majority of the people that followed that man? I'll wait on y'all to tell me. You think who's getting paid? Yeah, who was the majority of the people that followed Jim Jones? What race was it? We just and listen. And the reason why you see a lot of black young people who say that they voting for Trump, a lot of them ain't sit. You think who's getting paid? Black people? What do you mean by that, Tom? I'm not. Oh, okay. That's not Tom. That's somebody else. Uh, but what I was going to say is you have a lot of black people who say young people who say they're voting for Trump because a lot of them may never sit down and watch no civil rights. Oh yeah, okay, thank you, Tom. Yeah, you have a lot of you have a lot of black people young who say they voting for Trump because a lot of them they ain't never sit down and watch no damn civil rights clips. They don't even know about they didn't forgot about the civil rights movement, the Jim Crow. They ain't been through any of that shit. All these young people that's living off the shit that the folks did before we got here. See, they forgot. They forgot. Do you know that? Don't you know that if Martin Luther King was living right now, he would definitely not be for Trump. Y'all know that. Hold on one second, child. Give me 1 second. Goddamn kids up there making all that goddamn noise. Sorry. Whew. Damn kids up there. But a lot of these young people need to sit down and watch some Martin Luther King's movies or go watch some civil rights movies. Some of them just they ain't been through nothing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that I talk about in the gay community. A lot of these LGBTQ plus people they don't realize the freedoms and the such the privilege that they have now because the people who came before them they have no idea. You run around here holding your boyfriend's house. You run around here holding your boyfriend's hand in public in the mall and your girlfriend's hand at the mall. Somebody fought for you to do that, and yet your ass don't even know what Stonewall is. What's Stonewall, PT? By the way, y'all, I know y'all wonder what this is on my wall. That's just stuff I spray for like anything, and just so I don't have no roaches. I always keep my house sprayed down with all kind of shit. I don't want no roaches, no nothing. So that's what that is. In case y'all see what that is. But yeah, I don't. These people don't. They don't know what Stonewall is. You ask them, well, why do you celebrate Pride? They don't even know why they celebrate Pride. It ain't. It's not just a Pride weekend. There's a reason why people celebrate Pride. It's the same reason why. Why do we celebrate Martin Luther King weekend? And let me tell y'all something. In my hometown in West Texas, this is the God honest truth, and I might try to prove it to y'all this year if we have a King weekend. If depends on who's in the office. I'm gonna take y'all to my little small white town where I'm from in West Texas, and I'm gonna take y'all to the Martin Luther King parade March. Guess how? Guess the majority of the people are there. What? Well, it's like a mixture, but guess who's there? White folks. A lot of white people. You know, these young, these young, these young black gay people, young white people. They don't even know what Stonewall is. What's Stonewall? Stonewall is the building in New York that's still there, where back in 1967 or six, it might have been 69 or whatever. Oh, let's remove some people. Where end up being, they end up being, beaten and they was inside this little bit. Let me school some of y'all on why we celebrate Pride. It's a place called Stonewall in New York. It's still there. Matter of fact, Obama made it a historical landmark. And for months and years, the police would go in there and raid the Stonewall, and it was like a bar slash hotel, and they would go in there in New York, and I believe it's 67, and they would go in there, and they would raid the place, and if you were a drag queen, and they raid the place, and you didn't have on anything pertaining to a man, like man underwear or something pertaining to a man, when they come in there, you would go to jail. They would beat the people, drag them out of the stone wall, all of that. And so one hot June night, I believe it's the 67, correct me if I'm wrong, they had had enough. They said it was a black drag queen that threw the shoe at the police, and this started the riots. That's what started the riots, and that's what started the pride. That's what started the pride movement. So again, it was in the 60s. It was somewhere in the 60s, and it was in June. So, but that, and since some gay people don't know that, they don't know why they celebrate Pride, but they're going to gag if Donald Trump get in office, because I'm telling you right now, the first time he got in office, the first time Donald Trump got in office, they had all the LGBTQ plus stuff on the website. Baby, as soon as Trump got in office, they snatched all that shit off of there. That's why I don't understand, how can you be a gay Republican? What in the hell? If you could be a gay Republican, then I could be a KKK member, and that's impossible. It ain't impossible. It's something wrong with you. You black and want to be a Ku Klux Klan member, because if Donald Trump liked gay people and was for the LGBTQ plus community, they would have. I mean, when I say they took everything off the website when he got into office, everything, everything. And if he gets back into the office again this time, they're going to reverse everything in the gay community. Everything. But let's hope it doesn't happen, okay? Let's hope it doesn't happen, y'all. So I hope you guys go out and vote. I hope that you guys and let me say something. I want to say this, and then I'm gonna be done. No, he does. Well, he cares about his people. Yeah, he care about his people. Yeah, but let me say this. I want to school you guys on some. I'm gonna school you guys on something else right quick too. You guys remember the March on Washington? I always have to tell y'all this because some people don't know. You guys remember the March on Washington? You remember the March on Washington? Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream. One day, little black children and white." Y'all remember that? That that march would have never happened without a gay man. And a lot of people don't know that. Martin Luther King was just the speaker. There was a gay man who put all that together. Yes. His name was Bayard Rustin, or Bayard Rustin, however you want to say it. And I never knew this until maybe like 15 years, maybe 20 years ago when I started hearing about Bayard Rustin. And a lot of people said, why there's so many black gay men in Atlanta? This is why, because they knew that Martin Luther King didn't have a issue with gay men or gay people, that period. He did not. His best friend, one of his good friends who was a gay man, was Bayard Rustin. Bayard Rustin. And Bayard Rustin was the one who organized the March on Washington. He put it all together. He told Martin Luther King about nonviolence and everything. Look it up if you don't believe me. That's why I believe if King was still living, he would definitely be at the gay pride parades, just like his wife was. I'm not saying that they agree with our sexual lives, what we did in bed. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Martin Luther King or Obama believe. I believe that Obama and a lot of these people who are for Kamala Harris, especially like Obama, the straight ones. I don't really believe that they believe that. I don't really believe that they believe in gay marriage. I think they just do. I just think they believe in people having the rights that they should have, like every other human. I really don't. I think once Obama closed his doors and talked to his wife, they get behind closed doors. Yeah, they support us, but religiously, I don't think they believe in the two men should be together. But they going on the laws of the land and how people should be treated. I really believe that. Yeah. So did y'all see the video when Donnie Swaggart, when he said about the black gay church? I mean the black church. Did y'all see that video? Did y'all see that video when he went off on the Church of God in Christ? Jimmy Swaggart's son? Really, you don't think they believe? No. No, I think they believe in equal rights for everyone. Oh no, you shouldn't have blocked. No, let her come back. Don't block her. She was a regular. Don't block her. Hopefully they can come back. The person that you just removed, maybe they can come back. Let's see. Let me see. Let me hold on. Yeah, you said Linda Stewart said, really, you don't think that they believe in two men or two women should be? No, I don't. Yes, I think they believe in human rights. Yes, I really don't think religiously they believe that. Just like I was getting ready to say, what's his name? I should do see that Jimmy. Yes, you say, yeah. Um, I don't believe that Bishop Shear, who's definitely against the LGBTQ plus community, I don't believe that he's not for the community, but he definitely said he's voting for Kamala Harris. He said it. See, that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. That's the reason why there's a separation of church and state. Hey, Greg, that's the reason why there's a separation of church and state. That's the reason why. And one reason why there's a church separation of church and state, because some of these church folks is crazy. Think about it. Or let's say religious people are crazy because the people with 9/11. I think this is the best example I can give y'all. The people who that did the 9/11, they did that because of their religion. And just imagine if everybody believed the way they did and went around taking folks out of here because of what they believe in their religion. That's crazy. That's the reason why there's a separation of church and state. And I will give the forefathers that. Now they did some crazy ass shit back in the days, but they definitely got that one right. The forefathers, y'all, George Washington, and all y'all, baby, y'all got that one right with your wooden teeth and everything. Y'all got that one right. You know, I just be glad when this is over, y'all. I really believe in my heart that she's going to win. I really just feel that in my spirit, and I believe it's going to be the women who's going to get her that ticket. And also, there's breaking news going around that there's a video that's about to be released about Trump. I don't know if y'all heard about that or not. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard there's a video that's about to get. It's like it's a October surprise that's supposed to be released about Trump. I don't know if y'all heard about it. Yeah, so I'll be glad when it's over, and I hope, and I hope that November the 5th we find out the next day. I hope we don't have to find out 2 or 3 weeks later. We want to find out. We want it to be just a sweep. We want it to just to be a sweep. We want it to just be a sweep. I think that Georgia's going to go blue again. I think Georgia's going to go blue again. Texas, I don't know. You never know. I don't know. You never know. I don't think so, but you never know. Just never know. You don't think Georgia's going to go blue or Texas? Texas for sure it's not, but Georgia for sure could, because Georgia went blue again once before. I just be glad when it's over, y'all. I'm ready to get to the holidays. I'm ready to get to the fun and the well. Hopefully, it goes the way we want it to go with her. And she's got to be in town Friday. I may go see her. So she's supposed to be in town Friday. So I may try to go see her. Maybe. But would I be having problems with my legs and my feet? So I don't know if I can do all that standing. Well, we don't know that. You don't know that. You're not no damn. You're not a psychic. You don't know that. You're not a psychic. We just have to find out when it happens. Just won't know until it happens. I wonder, do they know? I wonder, do they know? How, well, when do they? When do they? I'm not chocolate. I'm red, and I'm not even red. I'm just light skinned. When do they count the votes for the early voting? Do they go ahead and count them now, or they do it on the 5th? I always wondered that. For those who just tuned in, I had some issues with my voting today, but they got it situated. Okay, it's 38 minutes into this video. I'm gonna end this video at 40 at maybe 50 minutes. Okay. But hopefully I know Georgia's red. I said, but Georgia could go blue. Okay. But no, actually Georgia is blue right now. I know, Eric. I'm so ready. Well, it don't matter which way it goes. Somebody ain't gonna be happy. Whether it go our way with her or him. If it goes if it goes to him, then we gonna be upset. But if it goes to her, then they gonna be upset. So you just never know. But my thing is this: I don't put my trust in man, and I don't put my faith in man, and I just know that whatever happens, I just believe that God's gonna always be in control of whatever happens. I mean, think about all the black people back who couldn't vote. Remember, look what if them black people went through what they went through back then, and they didn't have it as good as we do now. We'll be all right. Yeah. So you think they counted the votes as they cast them? Yeah, I would think they would be doing that too. Yeah. Can y'all please hit the like button? I hope so. I hope so, Eric. I really do. I just want the holidays to get here and the smell of the firewood in the fireplace and People just be in a good mood when the holidays come around. Well, some. Boy, I tell you, some people just trolls, man. Just some people are so. I'm gonna cut off these comments in a minute, y'all. Let me see if I can just do my subscribers. Hold on. Let me know if you guys will leave a comment. I just turned it on to members only. Let me see what happens. Somebody's giving me some little. I see the little not that hearts you giving me, but I see them. Yeah, y'all here give me lights and stuff. That's cute. Can y'all leave a comment? And can you, Greg, try somebody try to leave a comment because it says super and highlighted membership messages show up here. If you change the filter will show your last 100 fan funding messages. Mm. Okay, I guess y'all can't leave a comment. Okay, let me go back. Let me try. Let me try. But this says show most of your messages with potential spam removed. Okay, let's try this one here. Okay. Oh, so I'm checking these messages. Some of these messages I didn't see because I had blocked some people. Okay, yeah. Okay, I removed it, so we'll see what happens next. Yeah. So, but again, I tell people all the time. I see somebody had posted a comment about she locked up so many black men. But even still, then, would you rather have a dictator or somebody who blocked up a bunch of black men, which is not true? My thing is, it wouldn't have mattered if she blocked. If it wouldn't have mattered if Kamala Harris locked up a bunch of black men anyway. Because guess what? If she hadn't done that, and even if she had to let the black men off, they would have been saying, "Well, she let all the black men off when they did all the crime." They weren't gonna be happy either way it go. Am I right? Amen. They not gonna be happy either way it go. Yeah, they're not gonna be happy either way it go. All right, y'all. It's 42 minutes into this video. I'm gonna end it at 50 minutes. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my little conversation. I had my little sticker. I had my sticker on my little shirt, my little I voted sticker. I don't know what I did with it. Somewhere over there. It may have fell on the ground or something. So let the games begin. Let the games begin. I voted for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. I think low key, a lot of people vote for her are gonna vote for her that are Republicans, but they're not gonna tell nobody. Especially a lot of women, because a lot of women are, a lot of women are really afraid of this abortion thing. A lot of women are afraid. I don't. And getting back to what I was saying about a lot of women don't believe in abortions. I don't believe in abortions, but I also don't believe in nobody telling me what I can do with my body. What's next? A white man can't marry a black woman? They could. They could. They could make that a law. No, no government should be able to tell a woman what to do with her bodies. And the Catholic Church got the nerves to want to side with Trump when y'all got all them child molesters in the Catholic Church. Y'all need to get y'all asses something to sit way down. Yeah, let me read the Catholic Church right quick. Let me read them demonic Catholics. Y'all MF say, no, y'all ain't no good. Y'all sit up there and y'all let these men do all this stuff to these kids, and y'all put y'all hands behind y'all back, y'all throw y'all head down like y'all don't see all this shit that's going on. Y'all settle out of court and give this money out and stuff, but y'all are wrong. You know why you're wrong? Because you run around here trying to be like Jesus. You'll never be like Jesus. Yes, you want to be well, Jesus didn't have a woman. He didn't have any kids or anything like that. So y'all trying to be like Jesus. No, you'll never be like Jesus. That's why you need to get your ass a woman. Okay, you need to get a woman and stop trying to be like Jesus. And that's why you run around here messing around with these underage kids, because you'll never be like Jesus. The Catholic Church ought to be ashamed of themselves. And it might be some good priests out there, but it's a whole lot of nasty ones, and they're hiding behind their cloth, and know damn well they in the closet. And let me tell you another thing the Catholic Church did, and I saw this on 2020 a couple of weeks ago. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Back in, I think, what country was this? Was it in Rome? It was, no, what, Italian? It was in Italy. It was in Italy. This was in Italy. This is a true story. Look it up. That the Catholic Church was taking the kids in the in Italy, and the ones who maybe the parents weren't able to take care of the kids or whatever the case may be, and they said, well, we're going to put them in foster home until they get older, or until you're able to take care of them. And they was shipping their asses to the United States, selling them for money. They was getting money off these children. And when the mothers went to back to go back to want to get their children, the damn Catholic Church lied to them. Rome is Italy. Okay, I don't know. So they took the Catholic Church went back. Yeah, you're right. They took them back. They went back to get their children, and they had sold them for money and lied. They lied. The church. Oh, the Catholic Church, baby, y'all hands are not clean. Trust me. Your hands are not clean, darling. You can hide behind them sheets if you want to in that big cross, but your hands are not clean. And you got the nerves to say you don't want to vote for her because she's abortion. What about grown ass men messing with young children? Hell, my thing is, if these grown men messing with children, ain't no telling what the damn nuns are doing to the girls. Oh, Lord, I'm over here preaching today, honey. I'm over here preaching today. I'm not really, I was raised Baptist, but I've been a Pentecostal, Methodist. I did it all. Because I'm a musician, I'm a drummer, and an organist, so I play for a lot of churches. But I guess I would say I was raised Baptist, yeah. But I don't believe in all that the man-made religion stuff. I don't. Yeah. All right, y'all. It is 48 minutes. We're going to end it at 50. So it's almost time. Anybody have any questions before I go? Now's your opportunity to get it right. I won't say I don't have a faith. I go wherever, you know. I really believe in God and Jesus and all that. You know, I do. I believe in that. I do. You know, I was raised like that. I don't. I'm not saying I don't have a choice, but I do believe in God and Christ and Jesus and all that. I do believe in all that. But I also, but I also believe. I also don't believe that because I'm a Christian and you are a Muslim that you're going to hell. I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Who are you to tell me that I'm better, that my religion is better than your man-made religion? I just don't believe that. Yeah, I guess I am non-denomination. Yeah, because all of it is man-made. You know, what religion was Jesus? Was he Church of Christ? Church of Christ, y'all crazy too. Yeah, I said it. Y'all just as crazy as hell too. Y'all run around here, y'all go to these clubs and party and drink and party and listen to all this music, and then you go up to the church and you don't play no damn music. What kind of shit is that? He said, make music in your heart, girl, bye. But what does it say about when they was playing the tamarines and the girl, don't get me started, child, don't get me started. Yeah, I guess he is. I don't know. I just want to ask God if I ever meet him one day and I get to talk to him, which I probably won't. Well, I could talk to him now, but I just want to say, God, let me tell you what I would have did if I had have been you. And he gonna strike me down for saying it. I'm gonna say, God, now I'm a comedian, by the way, y'all, so don't take me serious. I'm saying to God, now let me talk to you for a minute. Now you are the universe. You're the planet. You're the stars. You're the moons. You are everything. You're the air that we breathe. You're everything. Now, when the devil was up there in heaven, up there with you, when everything was good up there, why in the hell did you let the devil? Why did you let him? What, Lord? You could have said, and let that girl be gone about on her business. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it in a comical way. I would have been, Lord, you could have said, Satan, what is you over there trying to do? Is you over there trying to take some of these angels with you? Let me show you something right quick. Let me show you a trick. And the devil would have been gone. See, he had that much power to do it. And I always wonder why and people say, well, he let him have his own mind. Well, if the Lord let the devil have his own mind in heaven, then that means that he was sinful. And he sinned against God way before Adam and Eve. Y'all ever thought about that? Because if you are an angel, and how the hell did you even think to go against God and the will of God and the power, the omnipotent, the omega, the beginning? How did you even come up to think to go against him? You had to be evil. It's just like a child. When a child is first born and a child begins to learn how to speak and walk and begin to learn things, the first time that baby look at their mama or their dad and say, or have an attitude, you forgot I brought you in this world. Of course, we can't take the children out, but I'm just saying, if I had been God, first time Miss Devil, I'm being comical, y'all. The first time Miss Satan had said, girl, let's go on over and see if we can take over and see. Let's go on over here and see if we can take over. Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you. I was going to block them too. Let's see if we can go on over, take over the heavens. Of course, I would have been God. I would have heard everything. I would have. What is Satan just? Wait, what was Satan's name before he became Satan? What, the angel? He was Michael, right? I would have been sitting on. Now I know Miss Michael is not trying it, honey. What did she just say? Come here, Michael. Come here, Michael. What you over there thinking about? Nothing. Well, the Lord know he lying because he know everything. Okay. And he's like, I'm gonna show you a trick. Close your eyes. This is what I told Satan. Close your eyes. Satan closed his eyes. I was like, bitch, you gone. Okay. But it didn't happen like that, y'all. It did not happen like that. Unfortunately, you know, it didn't happen like that. All right, guys. Well, I enjoyed talking with you guys. It's been real. It is now 53 minutes into this video. You guys be good, be safe. If you haven't voted, please go vote. And I would encourage you to vote for her because you don't want a dictator. And you don't want anybody who tries to overthrow our government, which is basically overthrowing our freedoms and our rights. Okay? All right. Y'all be good. Take care. Thank you, moderators. Thank y'all. Bye, Sheila. Bye, everybody. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.